Welcome to the channel. Today we will look into the Arc web browser. So what the Arc web browser is. Arc web browser is a new AI-based browser which gives you additional functionality on top of the existing ones which you currently have, for example, on Chrome. So, as The Verge said, Arc is the Chrome replacement I've been waiting for. We will look into the couple of articles written by The Verge about the subject of Arc search browser. So basically, at the moment, the Arc search browser is available only for the iOS and Macs, but there is a waiting list to be if you wish to join once those are available for the Windows. So, for example, I do have a Windows machine I'm working currently on, and I was not able to test it out to show you guys how it all works. However, that doesn't mean that you cannot find some additional information if you'll be interested in on the web. For example, the web browser has a few good videos around on how to use it. For example, this one here, Arc browser getting started. Here's a playlist of 70 videos, which I do recommend to go ahead if you have a Mac, for example, you want to start using it. So yeah, definitely there is some sorts of informations and videos already there where you can go and check it out if you would wish to participate into that new browser. So it is a quite interesting product. So what is different between the Chrome and this one? So for example, let's go with the Verge.com article where they say, for example, a few minutes ago, I opened the new Arc Search app and typed what happened in the Chiefs game. The game, the AFC Championship, had just wrapped up. Normally, I would Google it, click on a few links, and read about the game that way. But in Arc Search, I typed the query and tapped the Browse for Me button instead. So basically, instead of returning a bunch of search engines about the Chiefs game, Arc Search built me a web page about it. So in a nutshell, they creating the website browser, which is not like on a Google Chrome or Firefox or any others where you have a bunch of list of different websites. And for example, the SEOs are always trying to get their websites on very top of the Google search, or you can also click on those searches available on the for the promotional like advertisements where the Arc web browser is actually creating a website by using all those searches available out there. So it's retraining all the data out of those sources and it's creating it in a form of websites, which I found is pretty cool. And as I said, like I love to go and start using it. However, I cannot do it as I don't have the Mac. But I found a few of those videos very interesting, showing you on how to use it, and it was definitely something I would definitely will go for it once I get this available on the Windows. I don't know when the Windows is actually going in place, however, it should be shortly. Now, we have a screenshot of how it might work. You know, for example, like photo gallery, you have a different type of photo galleries here. You have you can put these new tabs here, which they are there, like constantly visible for you, so you can switch between one and another. But for more details, we definitely would be nice to go and have a look by using it straight away. So definitely, it's something worth it to look into it if you have a Mac. Apparently, it's very helpful. It gives you much more flexibility in using the browser, and the information they are taking out from the internet are very condensed and they are well presented. So definitely, if you would like to go and check it out, please go ahead and see by yourself. So where we left on this Diverge article is but from the pure product perspective, it feels closer to the way AI search should work than anything, definitely. So there are a few other AI browsers out there like Copilot being made by Bing and also Perplexity AI, but they are like they say that they are basically a chatbot with a web access. Okay. Arc search images imagines something else entirely. AI that explores websites by building you a new one every time you ask, which I found is pretty cool. Like you have yourself a nice looking pretty good website every time you ask for something. So instead of just going link by link and choosing the one which you might find the most useful, it's everything being presented to you guys in front of the existing website, which Arc browser is apparently building for you, which is quite cool. So yeah, let's go for another website for another a few highlights out of the another article. By the way, if you want to go ahead and read those articles yourself, I cannot actually put the links into my videos as for now. However, I definitely would recommend you guys to go to the diverge.com and check this review those rare articles about the browser where which I found very interesting. So another part here, team didn't want to just like build a chatbot a sidebar into the Arc. So yeah, they just started to do something which is completely different than the chat GPT from what they actually explained to us. They started experimenting and building prototypes for how AI might fit into your browser. So ultimately, the team picked five things to ship, a collection of features they are calling ArcMax. That's powered by a combination of GPT 3.5 and Anthropic. Here, I'll ask the chat GPT questions right from the Arc command line, easily the least interesting features of the bunch. Tidy tab titles. When you pin a tab in Arc, the browser will automatically rename the tab, whether it's a wordy Amazon listing or an unhelpfully vague page name, to make it easier to find it your sidebar. Tidy downloads, same as the tab titles, but for the downloads, instead of a 377 6 JPEGs, Arc will rename your downloads with things that actually describe the download. Well, that's kind of interesting. You know, they rename the downloads the way that you should recognize what the download is about. That's quite cool. 5 seconds previews. Hover over the link and press Shift, and Arc will fetch a short summary and preview of that web page. That is quite cool. You don't have to read the web page yourself. You just hover it over, and by pressing the Shift, Arc will fetch all the information out of that short and create a short summary of it. That's absolutely amazing. Ask on page when you command F to try and find something on a web page. It will look for that keyword as normal. If it can't find it, it will query Arc's AI to get an answer to your query specific to the page you are looking at. That's also very interesting. You know, it's helping you now to retrieve the data out of the internet, you know, the most sufficient and helpful way to the user, which I found it very, very interesting. All these features serve the same goal. They make your internet life easier. Look at all this AI every time you encounter them. Definitely. So it's definitely helping you out. It's a productivity tool. It should be used, alongside with the browsers like Chrome's or any other Firefoxes at the beginning, as you need to get used to it. As from what I heard from the reviews I read and from the reviews I actually look into the internet and found it also on YouTube, but definitely is something which people are recommended to go and check it out. There's another article created by The Verge about the browser. However, you know, it's quite lengthy, and I think I already covered all what needs to be said about this browser. I also encourage you guys to go into the Twitter. The previously known Twitter now is the X platform, where you can find has been produced by the browser company. Okay, it's a company which create that Arc browser. So I definitely will encourage you to go there and I'm gonna following there them so for news, for example, are very interesting when this is gonna be added into the Windows, so I can download it and start using my Thanks for watching, guys. And as I said, go ahead and check the Arc browser. It sounds pretty interesting. Thank you.